Welcome back to the vlog. Okay, I've stopped face track now. If things look different, I'm on a different camera. I say it every year. But in January, I say to my editor and my management team, this is the year I do YouTube. I become a YouTuber. And to be honest, 2023 was so big for me on Instagram because I started my 30 and 30. I did a spring one, autumn one, so 60 extra reels and ended up growing by 350,000 followers extra, I think, which is just nuts. Yeah, who knows? But I have a new tool. It feels like a really wide angle, like you can see everything behind me. The lighting is great. I'm really excited for this. I'm just having breakfast. I filmed a Look Fantastic ad this morning, hence why I've got a little bit of makeup on. I thought I would take this pause to have breakfast with you, say hi, try out my new camera, and maybe just spend the next couple of days with me. I don't know. I've just never felt confident enough doing a vlog because I genuinely don't think I've got enough interesting stuff to show you my life, but I'm going to show it anyway and I'll let you be the judge of that. I'm going on my first hen do ever. And Estee Lalonde said in one of her vlogs, she realises she, at her age, doesn't like loud music, drinking and late nights. Girl, same. Big time. So, I mean, I don't even drink alcohol these days much at all anymore. I definitely do not get drunk. So who knows what's going to happen, what version of myself will or won't be unleashed on this hen do. It's quite a long one. We're going to Magic Mike. We're doing it all. So yeah, I'll be popping my hen cherry on Saturday. Other major updates include health stuff. So I had an ectopic pregnancy. October the 9th I was diagnosed. Coincidentally, the 9th to the 15th is Birth Loss Awareness Week in the UK. So very timely. I thought I was all better. Might speak about it in depth at one point, but I feel like I'm not fully through it. Reason being is last Friday, we're end of November now, so this has been weeks and weeks, is I still have some pain where my ectopic was / is. So I went for a scan on Friday in the EPU and had to wait 7 hours, but you do get seen on the day that you go in, which is good. And the consultant said that I've got a cyst right next to the ectopic, which is nearly gone. Sorry, breakfast. And I feel like I might even have one on my left side as well, just because I'm feeling very a lot of pressure and mild pain in the area. But so there's a lot's been going on. But if I reference my ectopic on here, that's what's happened. And now I'm cysty. So I've got therapy later with a specialist to talk about that kind of stuff. And then tomorrow I've got a facial, a proper facial with a doctor. I was invited in, so I'm really excited for that. Here's a pile of things I don't really want to talk about. Post-filming setup. And then over here, because we're on a gimbal, I am cooking my lunch. Now you're tracking my face. Not bad, not bad. For my lunch today, I have tofu and veg, sweet corn, carrot, pak choy, onion, beans, broccoli, with udon noodles and homemade peanut stir-fry sauce, which you've almost definitely seen me make before because it's the Nutritionist's recipe. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, watch this. Hands free. And this is one of the reasons why I don't vlog, because it's work, it's food, and I feel like I've got nothing particularly that exciting to say. Other than try this and the Nutritionist recipe, I'll leave it down below because it is a staple now in my diet. Good morning. Maybe not the most consistent vlogger yet, but it's about practice. So do you know what? I can tell you where I am, but I've got no clue. I am off to try a blueberry matcha for the first time ever from Blank Street. I've just seen them around, watched Sophia and Shinzia drink them, so I'm going to try one. And there's a Jolene bakery nearby, so I'm going to get a pan au chocolat. And I'm so excited, but I do have to walk through some scary places to get there. Should be worth it, we hope. First time trying matcha, so I'll see. It honestly tastes exactly like a blueberry muffin, which I love. Yeah, first time trying matcha. I can't taste any of the matcha in it, but who knows what matcha tastes like really. So now I'm off to Jolene to get arguably like the best pan au chocolat in London. I think it's so good. And pan au chocolat definitely my pastry of choice. I just walked through Camden Passage, an angel there, which is really cute. They have it's not like artisanal, but they have crepe affair there, and they do such good crepes. And I think Angel, like Upper Street, is one of the best high streets in London. So if you're visiting, check it out because it's so good. And I don't think it's that touristy, and there's so many shops here. Got the pan au chocolat. How's the camera qual and the mic quality? I hope it's good. Have a little walk home. Always good for my mental health, because just like a couple of days I was staying in the flat, not going out, and it's so bad for me, especially now. So that's one of the reasons I didn't vlog last night as well. I just had a little mental wobble, and a walk and a talk really helped sort me out. So trying to be proactive with that. Simple things, isn't it? Can't lie, I'm loving this camera. It's so discreet, like no one's really looking at me, which is nice. The balance, the colour, the gimbal. This probably will never see the light of day because this is my boring life. But I've actually had a great start to the morning. I've just been in such wanting to protect myself, and sometimes that means doing nothing. But it makes your world so small, and I'm just sitting there waiting to feel something in my abdominal kind of region. But nice to get out, and good opportunity to show you the views of London. Now we're in Coldrop's Yard. They actually have a curling club going on down here for Christmas. I was going to go into the Earl of East because I've lost my brolly, but they're shut. It's 9:30, so nowhere is open at the moment. We always look at the curling club, but we're realistically, we'll probably do 3 throws and then get bored and or be really cold. But it's just the cutest part of London. Another must visit if you're ever around here. And up here on the left is Iche, which is this Swedish, definitely Scandi restaurant. And it's the first place that I met my partner's parents. Got a little bit tipsy. Told them how much of a good time I was having. But yeah, Coldrop's Yard is just the best place to live in London. The best place in London for sure. So clean and quiet and nice. With loads of cute shops. So nice. I feel like it's still weirdly a bit of a secret. Now you know. I'm back and I'm home. I did a little Waitrose trip for some drinks that, if I'm hungover, I know that watermelon and coconut water will sort me out. Yeah, got my hangover drinks. I don't think I'm actually gonna drink that much even, but gotta be prepared. Got some errands to run, some parcels, and whilst I was out, I picked up Tisserand Total De-Stress Diffuser Oil because as part of my job with Look Fantastic yesterday, I got the Neon Wellbeing Pod, the luxe one, And I've never had one of these, so I think I'm gonna fill it up now. Try and find a place for it. We don't have that much space in the flat anymore, but just to calm the space, you know? Oh my God, we're out here creating magic. It has just started to snow. Let me see if you can see this. Look, there's snow. I don't think it will settle. It's not enough. But that is cute, isn't it? I was just gonna show you. There it is, doing its little thing. What I've actually got from Waitrose. These little corn eggs. I've got a massive pack of skips just because I thought, well, I haven't had them in a while and they're quite nice. Blueberries. My watermelon juice, because last time I was hungover and I had this, I ended up hoovering the whole house. There's something magical in watermelon juice. Electrolytes, because we actually didn't have any in the house and I thought these would be good as well. Some Diet Coke, milk, and the ultimate hangover cure is coconut water. Second ultimate is a Coca-Cola with sugar. And I'm sort of acting like I'm gonna get white girl, but I might not even drink, but the idea of even having a hangover freaks me out so much because it's just like the worst thing in the world for me. I'm in my facials, my mental health walks, my Pilates kind of place in my life now. And the idea of dealing with me feeling bad for a day, especially in bed, especially with my cis, like it just doesn't feel like I'm doing good stuff to my body. So, might not drink. But you know, like as soon as you're around people, you're like, oh, I'll have one, I'll have two. A hangover's even really that bad. So we'll see. It's 11:45 now, which is shocking. So I need to, the walk I did earlier with you, 8,000 steps. About an hour and a half I was outside for, which was so nice. I can't believe it's snowing. I hope the trains are okay getting to my facial. I'm going to Chelsea now, which I never go southwest. So I'm gonna prepare for that. Got some returns to do later. General prep for the hen do. I need to figure out what I'm wearing and like how I want to do my hair and makeup and stuff. But I think tonight, just chill. So your skin is pretty good. So it scans through different layers of the skin. Look at my skin. It is unbelievably glowy. So we've just finished and I've been here for nearly 2 hours and they've got some gifts, some skin gifts for me, and then I'm gonna get Joe in the juice and head home, I think. Let's go to Pilates. Done. If you have never done Pilates before, guys, get involved. There's something borderline spiritual about it. Like if I'm upset or anxious or anything, Pilates does sort me out. It's like brutal, but in like a different way. Not like my ring wasn't on me and I was like, I took it off before. But yeah, it's hyped up for a reason. I love it so much. Good morning. Currently in a really quiet, cold King's Cross. Reason being is I went past another blank street the other day and I think it's a new opening. I am not holding out hope, but if it's open, it's open. I can't find anything about it on Google, so this is really just taking a bit of a risk. You know when you're not sure about something, so you just want to see if you can get it, and then you act like a dog with a bone and you can't not get it? It's one of those, but it's really quiet around here. It's so nice. So let's see if I get lucky. things I didn't expect to happen today. They're open. It's our second day. Yeah, so I went for my classic brown sugar shaken espresso, a large one, because I've had the smaller ones before, but you just get through them so quickly, and the large isn't, like, it's a lot smaller than my head. Because if I put my money on it, I'd say they weren't opening, but like if you were a shop, you wouldn't show your sign if you were open. You'd do like a big reveal and then be open for business, I think. So I'm chuffed. Right, now what to do with the rest of my day. And there we go. I actually do have some tips for eggs. I watched Gordon Ramsay make eggs and I've copied ever since. Not to the full extent, because he uses creme fraiche and chives, which I think you could do if you're going all out. But 30 seconds on the heat, 30 seconds off the heat makes them so fluffy and so creamy. And actually, in bigger news, which you haven't seen, I decorated the flat for Christmas. It's the most I've ever done, especially by myself. We have an 8-footer. It is seriously big. Like, I don't really even think that does it justice. Let me show you. We got these antique white lights from Amazon. These are really cheap from Next, and I think I'll probably replace them next year, but I just, whoop, there we go, needed to get something ready for, I'm gonna be honest, my ads. I got this train. It took me 2 hours. You can kind of see it like connects to the trunk in the middle, but it was hell to put together. It's from Amazon, and it's probably not made the best, but it does actually go round. I just need some more batteries because we've got batteries fueling my other light set, which I'll show you in a sec. But it does actually go around and it works and it makes a sound and it is quite magical, I think. People have been asking if the presents are real or fake. Mix of both, if I'm quite honest. I've got my DJI stuff there. I was doing a bit of research on how to use this tool, which I'm loving. But yeah, we've got some presents down here. I love brown wrapping paper, and then I just got some velvet green and red ribbon off Amazon, but I think it looks quite nice. And Andy and I actually had an argument at the time the Christmas tree came, so I did it all by myself. Like, I even put the tree in the tree trunk thing, but I think it looks so good. Like, I am such a proud owner. And then we have advent calendars here, and then I've kind of got this set up here. They are stockings from Amazon. This light thing is from Next, which is the reason that the tree won't work, because I need more batteries. But that lights up and it's quite cute in the evening. And then I actually also have this. I've put some de-stress oil in there from Tisserand. I was looking at the neon ones, but the neon ones are quite expensive. They're like £17. I will bite the bullet at some point because I love their blends, but I just wasn't ready to do so. This one is like orange. I'm gonna say neroli. Yeah, it's looking quite cute, quite Christmassy in the flat, and ready for the ads, which is my priority, let's be honest. Another thing I got actually is this gingerbread house, which you put a cone of incense underneath in here. All the, I'm gonna say smoke, comes out the top here, and it looks like a little gingerbread, like cabin in the woods type thing. Doesn't work that well, but well enough. I sponsored a dog, just in case you see this in the background, but I sponsored this dog called Boris for Andy. Like 6 months ago or something, just randomly. We don't have a garden and we love dogs, obviously, so I just thought I'd get him one, and he's obsessed with spaniels. And then here's our little advent calendars. Number 10 is open prematurely because we got very desperate last night. We appreciate that might bring us some bad luck, but it was worth it. And look how lovely the tree looks. It's so Christmassy. Those antique white lights make such a difference. Like, it's just this glowing yellow ball. Welcome to another grey, gloomy day in London. it's disgusting. From an emotional point of view, I really like it. Like, I love editing at my screen. It's cozy. I put a candle on, I brew some tea. I really like rubbish weather. I'm happier. Like, I don't get FOMO because I don't want to be outside, so you might as well do a really good job inside. But from a filming point of view, it's not the best. I do have a couple of things on my skin though that I'm really liking. I had one of those moments this morning where I was like, wow, less really is more. I did my makeup 2 days ago for some shooting and then put like heavier than I would usually, and I just didn't think it looked as good. Like, this just feels very youthful, but there's coverage there, slightly more bronzy than usual. I really like it. So I thought I'd show you what's on my face quickly. It is... So I went for a skin tint, Hourglass, the Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. They did quite a good launch on this and I got sucked into the marketing. Colour 9. I remember choosing that colour because Hailey Bieber wears it, so I can only wear this when I'm tanned. A little bit all over the face, not too much, buffed in with like a big fluffy brush. And then the Lancome Tintidol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Look at that product showcase feature. Back to me, back to the product. This is in the colour 3 and it's under my eyes, like it's hardly creasing. A little bit where I wanted some more coverage where there was some pigmentation, but everyone raves about this on TikTok, even as for spots or under eyes, and I feel like it's really hard to get something that does it all, and I usually need a corrector, and I'm wondering if my new Sunday Riley Auto Correct Eye Cream is actually doing what it says on the tin. I know it contains caffeine, and I'm needing less of a colour correction underneath my eyes, because usually really pink colour corrector and then a concealer, but I just went straight on with this concealer today and I really like it. Powdered down with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. This is just such a good product. I was talking about it for my job with Space NK yesterday, and it's Charlotte Tilbury's #1 bestseller. I thought it was really interesting. I'm not surprised, like it is so good. This is probably my 4th, max 5th, but I've got the colour 1 Fair because it's a lot paler and I like to set under my eyes with it. I might actually go and do a tea now. I keep getting a tight chest and then managing to keep it at bay, and everyone around me is ill. There's no way you're sitting inside my fridge. So shameful. But then I've been chugging the Moju ginger juice. So I will just get a mug and the ginger shot juice. You have to shake it up because I feel like all the good stuff collects in the bottom. And you could shot this, but I like using it with hot water and then it's a bit more like a tea. But this has stopped me from getting ill. Like I was saying, every single person in London at the moment is ill. So I'm going to put on a tea, and I've already got a candle on actually. I'll show you my candle. Shows you how dark it is in the flat. This is Neon Christmas Wish. I have this one from last year and I wasn't able to, I got it like late Christmas time, so I wasn't able to burn it, so I've had it in my drawer for the whole year. And then I got another 2 Christmas Wish candles from them, from the job with Space NK, because I think my voucher with Space NK was £150, and so they threw in a freebie, and then they did it again for the month, for the ad the following month. So now I've got 3 Christmas Wish candles. So it smells very festive in the flat, and I'm almost like, you know, normally the problem is like, don't burn the candle, don't burn the nice candles because you don't want to get through them and it's like burning money. This is more like, we need to burn the candles. We need to get through the candles this year. Other updates, well, it's actually Thursday today. Monday, I had my last PT, my last personal training session with my personal trainer, because she's leaving us to go to Australia, and I knew I would be emotional, but I didn't know that I would like burst into tears as soon as I walked into the gym and saw her. Did my session, like no space for crying. I was just surviving, fighting for my life in some parts. And then ended the session just like, cause it was like I'm welling up now thinking about it, but just because it was the end of the session, like the moment it was the end of the session, we hugged and I started crying a little bit more. Life changes, doesn't it? Like people come into your life and they leave at some point, and because I am like Billy No Mates, it's an occupational hazard. I don't have that many people in my life that I regularly see and kind of like collaborate with. So Becky's off. Her name is Becky Baldwin. If you're in Sydney, now I sit down at my desk and see what other work I have to do. Spent a whole day on Monday organising my finances. I do my own bookkeeping. Kind of have like a semi-plan of being able to make it to Friday. I've got the big wedding on Friday. A rental dress just came actually for it, and it's absolutely delightful. But yeah, I kind of wanted to wrap for Christmas by Thursday, but we'll see. I won't do any filming, that's for sure, but there might be like kind of admin things that I still need to do for brands. Copywriting, uploading, editing, all that kind of stuff. I actually think I'm pretty good with my life admin and work admin. I feel kind of on top of it at the moment. The hilarity of the setup right now, I thought I would take you through my current evening skincare routine. I'm aware I did a skincare video before this, but I just love it. I love it. I mean, look how healthy she looks. I'm sure most of that's oil, but I think it's all healthy, good stuff. Starting with Emma Hardy Cleansing Balm. Thank you, Caroline Hirons, for getting me onto this. If you're looking for a more affordable version, the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser is really good. It's a lot more traveling friendly as well, rather than taking a big tub around. I like to do all of my skin first and then eyebrows and eyes and lips. And a double cleanse is so essential if I've been wearing SPF and makeup and fixing spray and all sorts. I don't wear makeup every day, so I wouldn't say I deep cleanse every day, double cleanse rather, every day, but if I'm wearing makeup, I definitely do. And then with a wet cloth, this one comes with the Emma Hardy balm. I think there's one with and one without, so I just paid a little bit extra to get the one with. Oh, nice. I love it so much. I say thank you, Caroline Hirons, because I watched her in the Grace Beverley podcast, and this was one of her 5 Desert Island products, and I know that she loved it and has spoken about it for years and years and years and years. Look at that. Looking very different now. Second cleanse, Cetaphil Hydrating Foaming Cream Cleanser. This says dry to normal sensitive skin. And everyone seems to say 1 minute minimum for actually washing your face. And I think you need to time it because it always seems a lot longer than it is. I couldn't decide between taking off my bra or taking off my makeup, what feels better. I think taking off my makeup feels better. Like, I almost feel dirty with makeup on. I love a bare face. I love going out with just good, nourished skin that is glowing and just has skincare on it. I think it feels good. I would actually say I feel more confident as well like that. And especially like a lot cleaner, feeling fresh. Next step, I am gonna go and meditate for 10 minutes with my Current Body LED mask. Goes on your face, obviously, and then in fact, I'll put it on now. I'll put it on now for you. Jump scare. And I'm gonna go do a calm meditation with this on for 10 minutes as well. So I'll see you shortly. We're back. That probably wasn't my finest work. I was thinking about, should I wear my hair up or down for the wedding, what my lips gonna be like, and silly stuff. But we did the meditation. And more importantly, we did the LED. Then we go in and we totally obliterate my skin with either my Skin and Me, which contains tretinoin, or my Lotion P50, another Caroline recommendation. This is from Liberty. This isn't the illegal in Europe one. This is the legal one. I feel like it's a cousin of the illegal one. I feel like my Tret recently has just made my skin barrier a little bit sensitive, which is fine. Like, that always happens. Tret's still one of my favorite ingredients ever. But I'm gonna go back onto my Lotion P50. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wet a cotton pad, which I was just getting out, and squeeze out most of the water, and then put the Lotion P50 on it like this. So obviously you don't use Lotion P50 and tretinoin together. By the way, I'm patting on because this is what you're supposed to do. I just wanted to water it down. The Lotion P50 is acid blend. When I say it's like BHAs and AHAs, it's an exfoliator, and It's stinging already. I'll say tingling, and I'll go a little bbit red, but I'm just gonna let that sit on there. I'm either using an active or I'm having a night off. I've had 2 nights off just because, like I said, the tretinoin I felt like had made me a little bit sensitive, just because it's like proper strong stuff. You can see I'm going a little bit patchy, a little bit red, very tingly at this stage. So I try and do like 2 nights of this, 2 to 3 nights of this, and then 1 to 2 nights off a week, just to build back up my barrier. But it's so funny, isn't it? Because it's like we like clean, break down the barrier, or just like, I guess, use quite strong stuff and then build it back up again, and that gives us like the best skin. So that's going to be doing its thing. I always like to let it sit for a couple of minutes before adding anything else on top. Obviously I'm not a skincare expert at all. It's just this is really working for me at the moment, and it's what I enjoy. This is the last of my Augustina Spada the cream. I finished the rich cream a couple of nights ago. This is the cream. I've just taken it out of the packaging just so I can see how much is left, and I'll inevitably cut open the balloon so I can just get like the last amount of this out, because this is expensive. I got it gifted, to be completely transparent though. And my next moisturiser, I would like to use Peptide Kate, I think, from Kate Somerville. It's another Caroline recommendation. I do find that peptides are really great, especially after using the Lotion P50 and Tret, just again to like soothe, and like even that Augustina Spada cream has really helped calm the tingliness. You can see I'm getting patches of red. I tend to get patches of red like here, like high cheekbones a lot more. It's not that uncomfortable though, it's fine. It looks a lot scarier on the camera than it actually feels. And then I'm going to use my Sunday Riley Auto Correct. This is the one I spoke about earlier, and I was saying that I feel like my under eye circles aren't as dark since using it. Okay, I look way more extreme on the camera than I do in real life. And obviously if you're suffering from extreme discomfort, do remove it. And then the support oil, again, really great if you are going through any kind of reaction. This is a squalane base. If you don't trust me, fine, fair enough. Like, I actually don't know what I'm doing, but this is just what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I'm going to use 2 pumps of this just because my skin's crying out for help, and it's just so soothing. And I love an oil. I have oily skin, but I've always loved a facial oil. I just feel like oils stop us from getting wrinkly, and I don't mind that I have oily skin. Like, the price I pay is that I do get quite spotty. So I haven't actually gone this colour before, I will be honest with you, but I think it's fine. Okay, that's my skincare career over. No, it is just because my barrier is like not as great at the moment. I probably could have put a little bit less P50 on that, but you know what Caroline says? If you're not pink and a bit stingy, it's not doing anything. So I'm gonna go sit down for a while. I might speak to you later just to give you an update that I haven't died or gone into anaphylactic shock or that I'm in A&E. But if I am, vlogs, drama, they go hand in hand, don't they? So I will see you shortly. But otherwise, that is my full skincare routine. No one will be copying it. And then I have a Laneige lip mask as well, which I use. Right, see you shortly. I can but hope I don't have any egg round my mouth. I just had it's like my fancy breakfast. Protein bagel thins, the Warburton ones. They're not great, but they are a bit of extra protein. 2 fried eggs, full fat cream cheese, smoked salmon, and it's so filling and so proteiny, I feel. So I came on to tell you my breakfast, came to show you that my skin is fine now, and just thought I would wrap this week's vlog here. Let me know what you think of the new camera. I've really enjoyed using it, so even if you hate it, I think this is us now. But yeah, let me know feedback because it's interesting to see it from your point of view. So thank you for watching the vlog, and I will see you in the next one, which I think might be quite soon. Also, sneak peek of the Rotate, is it Christian Burgesson dress that I'm going to wear to the wedding, but you might see that in the next vlog. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.